Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We're on Alpha 13, we are in extreme difficulty, and somehow we have not yet completely died, despite my best efforts. That being said, who knows, maybe we're going to starve to death relatively soon. It could happen. Food is still low. Actually, we do have a surprising amount of husky meat. Sorry about that, but it had to be done. I'm going to have to buy a little bit more time for our crops to actually come up. We do have a few pieces of corn sitting around over here. Wasn't. How's this refrigerated? Why is temperature in here only 4 degrees? It's all indoors. Is this heater really not able to keep up? Here with the two, 16 degrees, and these are set to 21. Wow. How cold is it outside? Minus 24. That is pretty bad. Okay, heater number 2. I think I can just put it here. That's probably fine. As far as I know, the room, like the temperature in each individual tile, I actually don't know if they're the same. Nope, they're not. There's a little bit of drift. We had 4 degrees. No, it's... I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's changing all at the same time. I guess it is all at the same time. I think the rooms have a single temperature. So it doesn't really matter where we position it, as far as I know. We still have to rebuild this wind turbine over here. Although power is not too bad, especially with the second geothermal. We are okay. Battery stores aren't huge right now. We actually are draining power a little bit here. I guess because of all the heaters. Oh, speaking of which, these need to be turned on. So that will add a little bit of overhead. How many materials do we have? We have some steel. We have to rebuild our guns, but I'm actually wondering if another wind turbine here would be the most appropriate thing. Got a lot of people who are sick. I think there was a little bit of raw meat eating, so that's not going to be helpful. How much do I actually need for the wind turbine that I can never see? Only 100 steel. That's not bad at all. So let's go and put you in there. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Plus, it gives us a little bit more redundancy if one of these connections break for some reason. You know, someone could attack this if they so decide. Temperature in here is fine. Yeah, it's really cold. It's not even cold snap. It's just 3rd of winter. It's just the way it is. Whew. All of our traps outdoors are set up, although some of these are new, so they have to be set to auto renarm. RJ Texa, I believe, has gutworms. That's what happens when you eat raw food. Also, I believe this door is jammed open, so let's go and turn that off. Someone's throwing a party. That's actually really good for moods. Really good. And you're wandering around. Well, I'm going to get you to wander through this door just so that it gets reset here. Really? Oh. Maybe I'd already changed that setting and then just changed it back. There we go. All right, good. Don't want that jammed up because this is sort of supposed to be a bit of an airlock kind of thing for our refrigerated room. Although it doesn't come up that much. Are you partying? No, you're just wandering. Wake is partying, though. Oogie, you're wandering. What's our schedule like right now? Yeah, that's all good and fine. The vomit's a little unfortunate. Hopefully someone will pick that up soon. There's food over here. Now, no one's restricted anywhere weird, right? No. That's incorrect. It's wake that should be limited to area number 1. Not that I think it matters that much. Of course, we have no animals. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry, you guys. So yeah, that'll be a little bit of a mood update. And this door was apparently also set to be held open, so we're going to toggle that. There you go. So now that's back to normal. Had these opened up when we had the fire in here. We still have some people recovering perhaps from their burns. Major untreated infection. How come no one is treating you? We do have 2 doctors, yeah. Yeah, Wake and Jeff. Wake is playing chess. Could you maybe prioritize treating Zurin here? Get the next dose of, yeah. It's hit extreme and you're only at 75% immunity. This might actually turn out really badly for Zurin. Now, I don't remember. It's been a couple of days since the last time I played. I don't know if that was just from the fire or if it was left over from fighting mechanoids. But very, very, very unfortunate. All right, you're being fed. Did we get a good treatment? Yeah, there was a pretty big boost in immunity from the treatment, so that's good. And RJ Tex had just gotten a daze. Well, I mean, RJ does have gutworms, so I can see why they might be slightly unhappy because of that. We can haul all this. I think I'll cancel the hauling from over there. That's quite far, but the rocks over there can all be hauled. That'll be quite convenient to help out with some of the stone cutting. A little bit of starvation. RJ Texa. That's really annoying timing. Starving while in a daze, and of course she's going to be... She? I think it's a she. No, male. he is going to be leaving a bunch of forbidden gear all over the place, and again, causing me to just generally be annoyed. I'm going to mine out all this at some point. I don't know if now's the right time, but I'm hoping to find more steel. So even if we're not planning on using these rooms yet, I guess since we've got nothing really to do, we can start planning anyway. So if I did something like, I mean, I guess we can mostly pretty aggressively clear the indoors here. Maybe leave a couple of pillars up to make sure we don't have really weird rock falls or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, because if you're making rooms, the constructed walls are a lot nicer than the rough cut ones, although they do take a little bit of time and obviously some of your blocks. But it's probably worth doing a massive clear in here and then building up some walls. Well, you're no longer incapable of walking. That's good. And then something like that over here. And I think I have to cancel that square. And we'll do that as well. But this won't need worry about collapsing. And then we'll just keep up, say, something like that. Just to say. And yeah, I'll pop that. I don't think I'm going to do it now. Everyone's still pretty busy. How you doing, Zurin? Where are you? You're still in bed. You did develop an immunity. Thank God. You did hit extreme on the infection, but I think you're going to be okay. The infection will go down over time, and I'm not seeing too many problems over here on the west side. Yeah, it's dropped to major already. Okay. And yeah, it didn't start to affect, I don't know, blood filtration or blood pumping. And you are out and about, so that's great. You're going to build the snowman? Okay. No one sing the song. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Still have some hauling to do here. Okay, plant picking is good. I mean, we still have hauling as a pretty high priority, but of course, these other priorities are sort of taken over. And I guess I did like the bulk crafting, but I think what I'm going to do is bring it down a scooch. We'll get the hauling to be taken care of first. And then crafting will still be a pretty high priority for most people. So I think it'll still pretty much happen. But yeah, I would like to get it hauled off. And the construction's not happening either, which seems a little bit odd to me. Construction is super high priority for people, so why is no one working on this heater? We've got steel. Do we not have components? Is this components here? Yeah, we've got components. So we're actually okay. I guess I'll leave that expanded there. Yeah, it seems a bit odd. Alright. Maybe people just, were busy doing other things. It's been a pretty hectic time. But I think we somehow survived that fire, those recent mechanoid attacks. We still have gut worms, which is going to be annoying because someone's going to be wandering around in pain and requiring more medical treatment from time to time. But at least we're starting to make herbal meds now. We've got the second stockpile zone over there. Is this still a stockpile zone? Oh yeah, it's a stockpile zone for things that aren't ugly, which is fine. I mean, it still looks ugly from this point of view, but it is going to be okay. We're going to smooth out this floor at some point too. That way everyone who spends all their time working in here won't be so badly off. A few more cooked meals. A little bit of our RJ texture, bad mood, probably because of the worms. Pain, feeling terrible, sick. Yeah, that's all pretty legit. Clean out that floor, very nice. This can be hauled away as well. So yeah, this is a whole other area where you can build a large variety of rooms. This can be mined out at this point, actually. I was leaving that up as a wall support or ceiling support until we cleared this up, but it's not going to be required anymore. Alright, we're starting to get cotton in, which means we could work on more flooring or ideally more clothing. Why don't I go and round out this room? And actually, you know what? I'm going to mine this out and we'll rebuild it with like a wall that's not just rough stone. It'll look a lot better. Rabbit's coming pretty close to the base. I think we should hunt that. We don't want any cooked meals anymore or raw food kicking around, but I suspect we're coming up on a little bit more crops over there. Still a little bit further away from there. Yeah, at least the hydroponics are quite quick. And next winter we won't have a problem. There we go. Temperature in here is rising to 21 degrees. It's not as cold outside either, so that's helping. Vitals monitor is done. I like that. Charge shot, multi-barreled weapons, power armor. Lots of things that we could craft. I think I would like to check out how these IEDs work. And maybe we could use that for some cool traps somewhere. I'm not sure what. But we're going to experiment with it. We're going to try. I got to figure out like where to put it where it doesn't actually blow up my walls or anything. Because obviously that would be a bad thing. A bear? Someone go hunt that. Grizzly bears will often attack when harmed. Right. Okay, rather than one person attack it, let's get everyone out here. Everybody, get in here! Get a little closer. Okay, I don't want to go too close, but that seems to be okay. And attack. You two, run away. Apparently, you two don't have any ranged weapons. That is indeed true. I would like you to equip that. And I would like you... Apparently this is not a gun. What is this? Unfinished assault rifle, I see. And Wake does have a knife. Excellent. I'll do that. Are you still going to have the equip thing? No, you don't. Equip. And equip. And Wake, why don't you come over here and melee that thing to death? Is that really what it says? Good job. Unforbid. And you can't actually reach it. And there's nowhere to store it, but at least it'll be frozen outside. So at some point, because this is normally where we'd store their corpses, at some point someone will finish dealing with this over here, and that's going to be fine. I think I'm actually going to put a pause on the research for a little while. Just toggle the power off. I will have someone else working on base stuff, doing a little bit more hauling. Because we've got a lot of stuff to do. Crafting this stuff would be nice. Looks like we got some more food somewhere. I don't know where that came from. It's a potato, right? No, it's rice. Where's our rice? Is this rice? No. I'm going to keep the cotton in there too. I mean, I wish that at the start of winter I had gone and planted something else, but for now, I think it's gonna be fine. I hope. Terrible mood, starvation. You're super starving. Where are you, RJ Texa? Also, yeah, you probably dropped a bunch of stuff over here. Let's do that. You're in bed. I'm gonna wake you up. Yeah, you'll have to go and eat some raw potatoes, but at least it's better than no food. 8 raw food times 2. So half as miserable as you were. Still not great. We are working on some power there. Oh, get some berries way out here. You're probably just eating it rather than hauling it home. Is there anything else you can haul while you're out here? Just on your trip home? Not really. I guess you can haul one of these steel slag chunks back to the base. And you're going to go and pick up your own shirt and bring it back in. After being all cray-cray. So we do have the grizzly bear meat. Excellent. Someone's got to prioritize cooking meals here before someone eats all the raw meat, which is, I was going to say, exactly what Zurin is trying to do. And Hahula? No, you're hauling. That's good. Oh, bearskin, yeah. Alright, Captain Sledge is going to eat the meal he made, which is not wrong. Captain Sledge, don't visit a grave. You are cooking some more food, buddy. And another one. No, don't consume the meat. You're cooking a fine meal. Well, I guess that's okay. Just trying to guard people against eating bad meat here. And someone else is hauling some food. No, Zurin! Stop! RJ Texas, stop! Oh, they got, they drafted themselves. Wake. I'm gonna wake you up. Cook. One of our batteries broke down. Just stopping people from eating the raw meat over and over and over again. Till the meals get cooked. There you go. Hahula, you can go. Okay, that person is about to eat a raw meal. Brown Pants is going to pick up that one. No, Brown Pants is going to cook. Alright, I guess that's fine. There we go. I can stop you. RJ Texas, stop. No, seriously. I know, you're starving to death. I realize that. There you go. Now you can go and get that meal. Brown pants. Oh. Where the hell are you going for this fine meal? One little stack of potatoes way over there. I should maybe just have them cook simple meals, but no. And actually, haul these potatoes. There we go. You, grab the actual proper meal. There we go. And you're trying to cook another fine meal, which is all fine. Okay, and Oogie's still going to go crazy. I'm going to have to watch him so he doesn't eat something inappropriate. Like that. Oh, Brown Pants is going to eat the meal he just made. So I still have to guard Oogie. Excellent. You go. Eat that. All right, I think we got past the raw meat eating. I mean, any raw food is a negative moodlet, but last thing I want to do is give people raw meat, because gutworms are a pain in the ass. Well, I guess they're more of a pain in the gut. But still, it ain't good. Okay, how are these plants coming along? Very close. Very, very, very close. All right, I think we got past the bad stuff. Any other critters that happen to be wandering around? And another grizzly bear who's currently injured. I guess because there's a little fighting over there. I'm going to unhunt the grizzly bear, I suppose. Hunting the rest makes a lot of sense. So, who is our actual hunter? No one's actually assigned to hunt. Okay. So, again, what we'll do is we'll just track down. So, Hahula's got an 8. We've got Brown Pants has got a 10. It looks to me like Brown Pants... And he's also a careful shooter, which is actually quite nice. I do appreciate you cooking the meals. What do you got over here? Survival rifle. I would feel better if you had like an assault rifle or something like that. So who's got one of those? Captain Sledge, I would like you to drop the assault rifle. Thank you very much. And Brown Pants over here, you're going to go and equip that assault rifle. And then I'm going to tell you that you are on hunt duty. You don't have any weird like health things that are going to make you incompetent hunting. Nope. Seem to be fine. You're going to cook a meal. Hold on. Brown Pants. We're going to turn your cooking down to a 4. There you go. Go and hunt the elk. The elk can sometimes go berserk as well, which is why I'm actually thinking I'm going to get you some backup. Are you still packing Molotovs? Well, we don't seem to have a spare gun, so I guess that's going to have to do. Brown Pants is now resting. No, see, well, I hate it. They walk all the way out here, and they're like, oh, hold on, I'm not sure about this anymore. Tell you what, let's just recruit the lot here. We'll have to start on the grizzly bear, actually. And keep attacking. There we go. So, then... I don't... Someone else is grabbing that. Good. Oh, it's forbidden. Haul. So both those things are going to get hauled. You're going to go play chess. You know what you're going to do instead? You're going to come over here. And you are going to attack the elk. How crap are you? You're not even that crap. See? Okay, you're not being very effective at this. And I'm worried that with all these little mini injuries, you're just going to aggro things. Alright, just go back. You're pretty miserable. They're still flagged for hunting, which is good, because I would hate for these things to just bleed out. So, Brown Pants, who is on the hunt. Oh, you're going to rest right now, which is fine. Zurin, you're going to haul that slag chunk, which is not too bad. We do want some slag kicking around here so that we can smelt it down easier. Crafting duties are still on for a lot of people, but everyone's really busy doing something else. And it's okay, actually. Right now, we don't have a huge demand for steel. Well, that's not true. We actually do need to get our guns back up. But again, it's not like people are sitting idle. Don't consume the raw meat, please. There you go. Eat the meal instead. And we need... Is there another half decent? Well, Zuran, actually. Why don't you focus on butchering? Because then there'll be more resources around for people to cook with, and hopefully we can keep that up. Because I bet you there wasn't enough raw meat in there. And same thing. Butcher another one. Very good. And Wake's going to just haul bearskin, which is fine. Captain Sledge. Why are you... Captain Sledge? Why are you hauling when you could cook? Hauling's a 1, but cooking is a 1 and further over to the left. So shouldn't you just be cooking nonstop? Maybe you started the hauling job before there was a meal. That's probably what went on. You're going to clean some blood. And then you're just going to sit there and cook meals. Okay, good. Very good. You're hauling some components. You're hauling components. Where do these components come from? Oh, from a little bit of mining. Do they all have the same weapon, which is why I'm seeing the weapon instead of the normal attack thing? That would be kind of interesting. Okay, and unforbid that body. There we go. This is how we hunt. If you put more than one person on hunt duty, then they tend to do really, really dumb things. But that's because they tend to shoot each other accidentally. But as long as you're hunting as a pack like this, it's actually quite good. And with hauling turned on for so many people, and the fact that it's still winter and these things just freeze instead of rot, it's actually quite good. Any dead animals over here that bled to death? I mean, we could follow the blood trails. But that's not forbidden. Nope. Some blood up here, but I don't immediately see a dead animal. Alright. That should be okay. And hopefully this stuff will get hauled in soon. Yeah, butchering. Excellent. Keep the meat going. We've got 5 cooked meals right now, so no one's going to be eating raw meat right this second. And someone, yep, Captain Sledge is still going and doing that. And you're going to be cooking a fine meal, and you're doing that by... Make sure to haul the actual potatoes in. I think we're going to make it just fine. Actually, there's a big harvest that's going to come in here soon. And that should help out pretty dramatically. Still intending on putting a battery pack here, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer since we don't need it right now. We've actually got some people idle. You've got no mining turned on. Okay, so mining's a low-level job for everyone, right? Yeah, really super low priority, which is exactly what I wanted. So we're going to do that. That way, well, you're going to go rest, which is fine. But these super low priority jobs, they can start to clear out this area. And it's not something we need to rush in any way, but it'll be nice to have it done. In case we ever get more people, or we want more workshop or storage space, or anything like that. Plus, it'll keep giving us more blocks. And I'm really hoping we discover a set of steel in here. Alright, it's relatively chilly outside. Good amount of meat kicking around, which is now being cooked into cooked meals. I think we're going to survive this winter. Man, did that herd ever freaking make a big difference for us. Holy cow. Again, I hope there's no animal that died somewhere that I haven't unforbidden. Because it would be a shame. I mean, it would be sad, you know, kill an animal for nothing. Don't even get to take its meat and feed our people. I think we needed to eat the huskies, though. It is terrible and sad, and I hate it. Like, on multiple levels, I hate having to have done that. But I think if we hadn't, we wouldn't have had enough food to get through the hump. And the huskies themselves need to eat. They were probably going to starve to death themselves. Or at least that's what I'm going to keep telling myself, so I don't, you know, feel too bad about it. I like that we got the extra traps things. I'm going to do a few more of those, like, in a few different areas here and there. I'm not going to rush it, though. We've got lots of things to do. I mean, it only uses stone, but at the same time, you know, we could use stone for lots of different things. So yeah, we are just going to wait. Harvest fail. Arr, come on. Stop failing the harvest. Alright, these should all be pretty big stacks, shouldn't they? Not that big. And again, I think anyone with a plant cut helps out here. And the grow, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the planting makes a difference, and some people don't have that much skill. At 10, it's pretty good. 5 isn't great. I mean, I suppose we could have just the people with higher skill focus on planting. I don't know if it makes a difference. The harvesting doesn't seem to matter. It seems to just be plant cut. I don't know. I'll have to check the wiki again. That information keeps going back and forth. Colonist needs treatment. Who? Oh, yeah, that's okay. That's just the gutworms. They will get cured eventually, but they do take some time to do so. We still don't have any steel kicking around. Some of it's starting to get smelted down again, which is nice to see. And we're cooking fine meals again. Moods have stayed surprisingly high, despite all the things. Yeah, so all the food got hauled in properly, so that'll help with the cooking. It sucks when they walk across just to grab 5 potatoes for a new meal. It's like, no, just haul this stuff. We will get some resources as soon as someone breaks down these mechanoids. Got some visitors. I mean, I think that's a crafting thing. But, I mean, everyone's really just busy. Well, actually, a good question is, what is Hahula doing? Probably mostly doing hauling when she's not sleeping. And hauling is still an incredibly critical job. I think we're finally catching up on the hauling, though. So I think people are going to go back to crafting soon. And I'm okay with the order of things. I'm okay with, like, lots of people doing bulk hauling, as opposed to one person spending 100% of their time hauling. If you have 10 people spending 10% of their time hauling, I'm pretty happy about that. See, that I don't understand. You're cleaning. Hahula's cleaning instead of crafting. Crafting is to the left. Why are you doing that? I mean, I can sort of get a proximity thing, but it doesn't actually make sense. I'm going to force you to use the machining table to clear this stuff out, because it'll actually be handy if the bodies get dragged there instead. Harvesting potato plant, can't complain about that. Solar generator broke down. That's kind of annoying. And Hahula hauling is fine, but yeah, the crafting is like super critical. Consume a fine meal. Okay, I'm gonna let you do that. And then go back over here. The hauling is part of the assembling job because you got to clear the space. But there we go. Yeah, dump that. So you do get steel from disassembling those things. Steel, plasteel, and some components, I think. That's all very handy. Because then we can use the steel to rebuild our guns. You know, for the inevitable next mechanoid attack. There you go. It's the last one that I'm aware of. If I forced her to work this again, it would probably just result in guns and things being made. Not that that would be too bad. You're going to haul that. You're going to haul some more. Can't complain about the hauling. And then you're going to go to an area. Yep, I like that. And you're smelting that down, and meals are still being made. Okay, I like it. So we've got just enough steel for another turret. Now there's other things we could do. I could also build plasteel ones. But no. I can go here, it's a good angle. The furthest ones here tend to be the ones that die, you know, the slowest, so that's good. We still have these defenses that we didn't have before, which is nice. That door's up as well to encourage people to walk through here as opposed to go around. This area is slowly being mined out. And yeah, we will keep marking that to be hauled in over here. So it's a little closer. I mean, I don't know. Nah, I think it's still probably a good idea. This is keeping people pretty busy, though. Maybe I'll stop hauling after this particular lot. Or, actually, I could make a stockpile a little closer. This thing here... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and trim... This is the dead body storage. To over there. So it's more hidden. And then I'm going to put a new dumping stockpile. Actually, there you go. Like this. And I'm going to copy these settings and paste them over there. So that should be low priority, hold chunks, no corpses. There you go. Much less walking. Who the hell is idle? RJ Texta. Really? You even have the low priority mining, so that shouldn't be possible. Is this... That's a constructed wall. I didn't get any messages about evilness being in here, so it's probably okay. But I'll get back to it. Yeah, it should be okay. We have a lot of plasteel, don't we? 930 units, and we can still mine all this out. I mean, plasteel turrets are a lot tougher than a normal, like, equivalent. I don't think they shoot any harder. I think they're just harder to kill, which is great unless they get destroyed. Then you just lost a bunch of plasteel. I'd actually rather sell the plasteel to a bulk merchant in the short term for a lot more steel, for example. We've got a mad animal. Most likely, it'll die to a trap. Oh, this is done. I've got to go and seal that up now. And a raid. They'll prepare for a while and then attack. So where are you dropping in? Right at the bottom of the map. Okay. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly prioritize. What do we have a lot of blocks of? Sandstone. Actually, what kind of blocks are these? Marble. Presumably we have marble? Yes, we do. I mean, the aesthetics don't really matter down here, but they do. You can hunt that snow hare. And Jeff, could you build that wall, please? No, dude. Just goddamn shoot it. You're a hunter, for crying out loud. There we go. Thank you. Oh, that's gotta be unroofed. No roof area, otherwise it'll overheat. Good. Alright, yeah, you haul that in, and then we are going to restrict everyone into Area 1. So they don't wander outside, accidentally trigger the raid. A lot of the raiders will die to the traps, so their threshold to run away is actually going to be pretty good. Are you a constructor? You are. You're actually a really good constructor. So I'm going to unrestrict you so that you can work on... Oh, you really don't have the materials, huh? I mean, I know it was 175, and we're sitting around 150, but I thought we had the mats. No, we got components. But yeah, we need another 100 steel, and we don't have that. Oh well, I guess that's not going to happen then. We'll turn on this gun now. We really don't have much in the way of guns. But what I think we're going to do, even though obviously this could lead to injuries, is we're gonna set up in here for defenses. We can be the turrets. Because they're gonna have a pretty low threshold before they just give up. And Jeff can go there. Captain Sledge, she doesn't even have a weapon. Go back inside. And Brown Pants, I guess you'll go... Oh yeah, there's a turret being built there. Okay, I don't think the turret will shoot anyone in the back, so that's going to be okay. Zurin, I will just free you up. Electric tailoring bench. Traps going off. Grim is dead. They are armored, so it takes a lot more, but look at that. That is 3 fatalities already. Probably at least another one over here. 4, and they're fleeing instantly. Shabam! With no damage made to our base. Right. Okay, who's got the Molotovs? You. Drop that. This is why I don't use those, normally. Unforbid that. Restrict everyone to unrestricted, except for Wake, who is slow. You stay in area number 1. And I will do that, so you guys can go and beat out the fire. There we go, and actually save the gun. And who was it that had the Molotovs that I just ungrabbed? You. Why don't you grab this charge rifle, which is so very conveniently sitting over here. And Hahula, why don't you go and capture Alvin? No? Oh, we don't have a prisoner bed. We should actually use a better room for prisoners. There we go. One that's not quite as small, and one that's relatively well lit. RJ Texa, could you capture Alvin? Thank you. Unforbid that. And that's right? No one else is alive over there? No, they're all properly dead. And Jeff is just resting. Don't worry about Jeff, he's fine. Brown Pants took a little bit of damage, but you're slightly burned, but you're not going to the hospital? Seriously? Now you're going to rest. Okay. We're going to reset all the traps. around the dead bodies, because why not? We do have the crematorium enabled. Oh yeah, what I was thinking is I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive with the burning, because we're getting too much stuff. I'm gonna say anything like below 40 hit points, I'm gonna burn that. And clothes that's as bad as poor, we will burn it as well. I mean, we do have some storage over here. Maybe it's not so bad, but selling that clothes wouldn't give us much money anyway. So let's take a look at Alvin here. How you looking, buddy? First, you're not missing any body parts. You can't haul or cook or do anything like that. You can research. You have no passion for crafting. That's pretty bad. Masochist, trigger happy, those are fine. You are recruitable, so I guess we'll grab you, even though you're kind of a weak option. I'm not going to give you any medicine, though. You'll have to survive of your own abilities at this time. There's probably some forbidden weapons over here. Ooh, SMG. Very nice for hunting, actually. Relatively short range, big bursts of attack, and it tends to get things killed. Not good at sniping out, you know, raiders or siegers or anything like that, but it does work really well otherwise. Food is okay. Oh, I can turn this off. It is, what, 9th of winter. We are going to get these regular harvest over here. I mean, food isn't great, and we do have an extra mouth to feed. Someone who's not even that good, I suppose. And nothing else to hunt. But I think we're going to keep him anyway. Anyway, I'm going to put a cut in here. Hope you're still enjoying this series. I still am. It's been a very, very, very fun challenge. But we're doing okay so far. Who needs a treatment? Oh, yeah, that's just your gut worms. Don't worry about it, RJ. We got you. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time. RG, I guess. RJ sounds better.